Alright guys, got another video for you today. Back in my Sturv 81, Striksvagn, otherwise known as Primo Victoria. And we're on Ardennes. And the reason I want to feature this game is, I guess, the lack of communication on a team can rebalance the battle. So I got my headset on, and a lot of the times what I'll do is I'll just mute myself and just listen, so hopefully somebody comes up with a game plan, and really also just to see if there's people talking. So in my medium tanks, I like to get over into like J1 area. I am high tier, and then I also see that I have a Batchat 12T going down the one line, and Pershing over here, followed with a prototype. So I also have a T-32 behind me. And honestly, I don't play this mid part too often. If I do, I'm in the middle of a battle. So I wasn't sure if I could get shots down the F line. And that kind of delayed my reaction to get to this Bulldog to help my Batchat out. I want him to bring him over to me, and I can't really tell if he was trying to do that. He's just trying to dodge, and I tracked the Bulldog, and I don't know if he doesn't have a repair kit or if he needed to use it against our Batchat. I track myself. Kill the Bulldog, and now there was a TVP VTU back here, and I figure we're gonna go get him killed. I have a lot of support behind me, so I'm not too scared. I mean, even if I'm gonna poke this ridge and there's nothing here, and I look over and there's the VTU, so he ran, which tells me that they have nobody over here. Okay. And I don't know why you can't see the other half of my team, because I definitely do have radio communication with them. So I kind of want to just support my Batchat as he goes around this corner, but my goal is to get up around to that VTU. And I have tanks up in E7, so I tell them that they have a VTU flanking them. Once again, a lot of people don't look at their mini-map, so I'm just trying to make them aware. I see a Ferdinand, he backs up, and then the VTU's right there. I think he goes for a tracking shot on me. Now he's running. So to me, in my mind, this VTU is a pretty good player. He pushed forward, but he didn't have a lot of support, so he knew when to bail. And now he knows he's getting closed on in the city, so he needs to get out of here. So I tell my team at this point, I'm like, they've conceded to 1/3 of the map, or even 1/4 of the map. Like, we just need to play smart, keep them spotted. Don't drive out into the open in a crossfire. And then as you can see, our mediums push out to the middle and have gotten flanked. So that's no good. And now, even though we have whole map control, we're down 5 tanks. So I'm on these two mediums. I don't think they know I'm here, but it seems like they're trying to coordinate a pincer maneuver on me. However, this VTU didn't know I was here, so I'm going to take advantage, pinch him up against here, and rip his head off. That's just because I'm a really good player and I know where to shoot their ammo rack. Just kidding, that's a joke. I mean, I do kind of know where ammo racks are, but to reliably knock them off is ridiculous if anyone says they can. Alright, so this Style 1 tracks me, and I feel like it's important to get my track back on and try to get rid of this guy He was one of the major reasons why we lost our map control, and my Bat Chat takes him down. So I can tell his Bat Chat's a really good player, because he doesn't push too hard, too far. And I tell our team to defend the base. They got one on, so if we could just get rid of that, that guy's isolated. However, this MKR is on a sliver, and I don't want to feed him my side. So take him out, and then I'm going to proceed up to the base. So we've come back 9-10. I got 3 kills. Their Ferdinand takes our T-32 out. Once again, I mean, you can't push past city unless you control the side of the map that's going to be flanking you, if that makes any sense. So like if you're going to push out at H7, you need to control everything on the H line and south, and then vice versa. If you're going to push out into F8, you need to control the 890 line. So I have this guy's side. I don't need my premium rounds, but since we're in a tight situation, I like to just put my prem on. And this guy thinks he just goes for my juke, and that's going to be the end of him. Now I am worried about Artie here. Artie hasn't shot at me all game, so I'm on my mic and I'm asking them where Artie is. I presume that he's in K0. That's where a lot of Artie like to go here. And that's honestly where he'll end up to be, but I'm always okay with no Artie shelling me. Alright, so we got 4 kills, and honestly, this day has been rough. I haven't won yet, and I think this is my 6th match. I've had some decent games, but my team has done exactly what I, don't drive out and die, and they all do. So I got a little lucky here, obviously, with the SU-152 taking my track off. I let my prototype know that I'm immobilized, but I did trade with him, so he took my track off and I damaged him. And I don't really want to take this shell, mostly. I mean, if I'm having a good day, I'm aggressive. I like to go after it. I mean, he can't kill me in one shot unless he ammo racks me. However, in this situation, it's really close, and I haven't won, so I don't want to trade my hit points. Prototype's perfect. Does what he needs to do. He was full health, so I was going to let him take that shot. There already takes out my scout. And I can see that Ferdinand for a second, but then he backs up behind a rock, so I'm just trying to find some angles. Reversing here just in case he gets a shot on me, I can drive down into this ditch. But he is just setting up a location to where he can snipe out. So to me, Artie's not a concern. I know he's in K0, and if he's backed all the way into K0, really this part of the map is pretty safe. My prototype is not, but I'm going to be safe right here because he won't be able to shoot down on me. So I just need to find this Ferdinand, make sure he's not looking at me, and then Artie actually is sitting on top of the hill when he knew where we were coming from. Unfortunately, I leave him with a little bit of health, but he is backing down, so I know that threat is eliminated. And there's the Ferdinand. To me, I think he was in a pretty poor location. Being on top of that hill allows me to pretty much be able to maneuver around him as I please. Now once again, I got premium ammo in, 2v2, I just want to be able to hit my shots here. If you don't know, Ferdinand's side plates are really weak. He shoots at my turret, I put another one in his lower plate, and at this point he needs to push on me, and he realizes that. And then he gets lucky. I did have a broken gun, so I missed the side, and then I put one right into that shoulder plate. I mean, you can be a tier 6 and reliably pen that shoulder plate if you're shooting it flat, and then APC or premium rounds are going to go through it pretty much at any angle, I think, besides the 70-degree angle. Now Artie comes back over the hill to spot us and almost gets himself killed. And at this point, I don't know if he's going to be reloaded when I come over, but I'll take the shotgun shell if he gives it to me and he kills me. But I really want my top gun. So he sails his shell way over me, and then I put him away. So really, the two things that have hindered my teams today is A, we push into the enemy when we have map control and we level the playing field, and B, when the going gets tough, a lot of people will just drive in and it seems like they throw their tank away. So those are the two things that you can't control, and you just kind of want to try to support those guys because they're gonna put up spotting for you, but it is hard a lot of the times. So this was an ace tanker. I did 4,500 damage, and my Bat Chat did 1333. Between us two, we had 9 kills. So that's all I got for you guys.